Good morning. Okay, hi. Thursday morning. Time to pull a card for you. And Michelle asked for a card yesterday, so I'll do that one first. But Thursday morning, it's overcast here for now, which is frequently the case in White Rock in the morning. You have a marine layer that comes in, and then by 1 o'clock, the sun is poking out and shining brightly. Not poking out, the sun comes out. Boop, boop. The pilots say we have a hole in the sky over White Rock, so when it's raining in other places, it's not raining in White Rock. And I have found that to be the case if I have left the peninsula, as I call it, and you're like, oh, it's raining here. Or it's not sunny here. So you can even see that just leaving, going a 10-minute drive over the other way, where it's bright and shiny in White Rock, and then it's foggy in Crescent Beach. So, just like life, the climate changes. Everything's always in flux because energy is not static. It's not static in our bodies. Oh, it's interesting, guys. Where are we going? It's not static. Energy's not static in our bodies. It's not static in our lives. And even not static in things that you think are solid. Because at atomic or molecular level, I'm not sure which, they are not solid. And I'm hearing our attention makes them solid. So that's why wherever you put your attention upon that, that's what you grow. Because you make it solid. So my mind's being brought to the nature and my attention upon nature. And as I'm talking, I'm looking at my dog, Jack, who's in spirit now, whose picture oversees this. I just realized is overseeing this because it hangs behind the desk. So when we pay attention to nature, those that like nature, that are in it and appreciate it and stop and smell and notice, we're holding that on the planet we're holding that on the planet, our appreciation. So appreciate away, guys. Get out there in your little garden, even when you're out and you just see something growing in the cracks through the sidewalk, and you're like, look at that. So that's what it's about. So I'm going to pull a card first for Michelle, and then I'll pull a general one for everyone else. My husband just came in, so you might hear a little bit. He's trying to be very quiet. Okay, for Michelle, I have a card that says Speak Up. It's interesting. It's a little bit of a megaphone. And what's coming out of that is can you see that? It's a rose. So there's some fire around the head of this lady in the card. And the megaphone is there. And she's speaking, and the flowery language comes out. So, Michelle, I think it's time for you to speak up, is what this card is saying. It's time for you to, you've got all this fiery energy in you, and you're holding it back. You're afraid to use your words because you think that they'll be hurtful. And this card's indicating they won't be, that you have the wherewithal to come out with flowery, gentle language that will land in the way that you need it to land. So the card for you is, always doing this, Speak Up, Michelle, speak up. And for anyone else that resonates with you, maybe you want to pay attention to Michelle's message. So, a card for the rest of you for today, to inspire, to uplift, to give you some direction in a general way for anyone who's watching. I'm going to have to pull another one because we're going to have two. Because this one is of course necessary. Yes. That makes sense. Okay. Live from your spirit. So that's just a reminder, and I pulled another one because I pulled this before. Live from your spirit. So live from the part of you that animates your being. Live from the part of you that smiles at a baby or a puppy. Live from the part of you that's delighted in life. Live from that part of you. Live from your spirit. And then the second card is detach from drama. So detach from the drama. Maybe that should have come first. Detach from the drama that's happening around you in your life. Around out in the world, right? There's a lot of drama going on in the world. So detach from that drama. And don't pay too much attention to it. Notice it, observe it. If it has any meaning to you, just take note of that. If it upsets you, then take note of that and ask a question. What about this is upsetting me? And then get clear on that. Frequently you want to cry out, it's not fair. And you're probably right. But that's how it goes sometimes. So you have to make your peace with it's not fair. You have to understand that things are happening for a reason. And we don't always know what that reason is. So detach from the drama. Just observe it from a distance, as if it were a story unfolding, and it is one day. One day they'll make a movie. There'll be books written. There are already books being written. There was a book written about from an aide from Biden saying that he wasn't doing well towards the end. And I'm like, well, that's a good way to sell a book, isn't it? So I don't know much about that story. I'm just thinking that was my first thought. That's a great way to sell a book, to talk about that. And of course it made all the major news outlets. So on that note, live from your spirit is the best thing I'm going to leave you with. Live from your spirit. Do the things that make you smile, because those will make other people smile. And enjoy your life as best you can on this Thursday, May 15th, heading into the long weekend in Canada. A little bit chilly for camping, but there will be intrepid souls going out camping who have booked their campsite for a year, because the provincial campsites in BC are booked way ahead of time. Way ahead of time. There's beautiful locations. So people book way ahead of time. So they'll be there all bundled up. And they won't have to worry about having a fire, because we are in a very low fire season right now, because it's still cool and it's been damp and rainy. So they will be living from their spirit with their kids and their dogs, right at smack in nature, enjoying it all. So you find something to do this weekend that lights you up as well. So go for your joy. Have a good Thursday. Bye.